We are coming to you this time from the studios of Field Martial Arts Academy, and there has been construction, Derek Field. Give us a little update about what's been going on in your building here.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. So we just recently added a second training area, put a wall up, put some mats down. So now we have 2 floors running at the same time.
Generally speaking, is it kids in one area, adults in another area, or how's it been working out?
Depends on the time of day. Earlier in the afternoon, early evening, it's kids going on, but we have a lot of adult classes in there too.
It's pretty cool. That's a nice evolution,
cool.
right?
Yep, it's pretty cool. We have to have a limit on it because it's a little bit smaller, but so far so good. Adds a different dynamic to it.
That's not why I'm here, though.
It is not.
I got a text message from Derek, and it said, how would you feel about, a story of a, local mini celebrity dancing for charity? I happen to know a guy. So you're dancing, huh?
I did not say mini celebrity. But yes, I am dancing. I am dancing.
So let's talk about how this all came about, because this is fascinating to me. Who are you dancing with? How are you learning these steps? Who is it benefiting? The floor is yours.
All right. Thank you. So, I guess it technically started about a year ago. I was scrolling Facebook and I saw a post about the Dancing with the Norwood Stars event.
So you are a star.
In training, star in training, I guess. And Dance with the Norwood Stars. And I saw it and I just thought to myself, hey, that'd be cool. I realized that it was local Norwood business owners and the such. So fast forward a couple months later, one of my kickboxing instructors asked me to cover one of her classes because she wanted to get dinner with a friend. And she just casually threw in that her friend was part of the, involved with the Dancing with the Norwood Stars event. And I said, I will happily cover your class as long as you tell your friend that I want to do it next time. Right? And she did. And then a couple months later, I got a text message asking me if I wanted to do it. And I said, heck yeah, and here we are. The event is Dancing with the Norwood Stars, and it's all to benefit the Norwood Circle of Hope. Circle of Hope is an organization that helps people out with that have experienced like sudden catastrophic medical issues, and they have trouble paying bills and mortgage and rent and the whatnot. So the funds that we're going to help raise goes directly towards Norwood residents if they ever experience a situation like that.
Congratulations. That's great.
Thank you, sir.
And now you're out on this limb of, I don't know if you call it discomfort or uncomfortability or inexperience or the combination of all three. But first of all, you have to be athletic. That's the one thing I've learned about the concept of ballroom dancing. It is helpful and important to be athletic, and you've certainly gotten that. But what has opened your eyes throughout this process of trying to learn? Is it just one routine, or have they made you learn more than one?
So not to give anything away,
okay.
I want to, keep some of the surprise, but I'm going to be doing a couple different styles. I'm doing an East and a West Coast swing, right? And I've actually explained this or mentioned this to my instructor, Caitlin. And by the way, the studio that we're dancing out of is Fred Astaire.
Right next door.
Right next door.
Sense.
Super convenient, right? But, I remarked that, it's really cool to see an art form and how these dance instructors, they have at any given time with their members and their dancers, they have like 10, 12, 13 different routines, all unique routines that they're going through. And it kind of reminds me like, it's the art of dancing. It kind of reminds me like martial arts.
Right.
We're teaching our different forms and things like that. It's same but different, So I'm certainly experiencing the, martial arts I feel is certainly helping me to get the dance a little bit better. Like you said, I would say the coordination is definitely important to have.
And memorization too. And that's
Sure.
when you do your forms and you teach your kids to do their forms, they need to memorize and it becomes
Sure.
instinctive. So how long is it? Can you tell us? I mean, how long?
I think the routine is going to end up being just under 2 minutes.
All right.
So,
Well, I would hope you could do that.
yeah.
I have full faith that you can do that.
Oh, yeah. Rocking out to some Queen, I'll tell you that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So the details of when this is and where people can watch this.
So the event itself is on April 18th. It's at the 4 Points Sheraton right here in Norwood. I believe doors are 7. Event starts at 8. I am selling tickets, although they're very limited at this point. So if you want a ticket, hit me up. And all of the dancers are raising money for the Norwood Circle of Hope.
Yep.
And the dancer who raises the most money will be crowned the champion. Right, so obviously,
No matter how well you can dance.
Right, yeah, no matter how well you can dance, although I think there's another award for
top dancer, top fundraiser.
Yeah, top fundraiser, right? So, obviously, any donation to Norwood Circle of Hope would be great.
That's cool. I love it. I'm in. $200.
All right.
Westwood Living, $200.
Love it. Thank you.
Does that give me any level, any elite status level? My bronze, right? Something?
Yeah. You're gonna get some shout outs. That's what you're gonna get.
All right, sweet. No, that's cool. Of course, I'm gonna support that. That's
Love
fantastic.
it.
I mean,
Thank you.
anytime somebody's gonna extend themselves that way and just put themselves out there, it's great. Have you ever done anything like this?
So me and my wife, we took lessons when we were getting married, right? And it was pretty funny because we got our whole wedding party into it too. We started off with a slow dance into a bamboleo, a little salsa, whatever. And we tricked our wedding party because we said that we were going to go get food at this the kebab house down the street. But the dance studio we were at was right next door. So, so that's the only other experience. And technically after that, my wife, kind of suckered me into sticking around with it for a little bit more, but I enjoyed it. We both enjoyed it. We did a couple dances ourselves. It was
before you know it, the field wedding reception is like a scene from Dirty Dancing at the end, right? Time of my life.
my dance instructor did tell me I have to watch Dirty Dancing to get, into the proper mindset. And it's kind of like when I tell students they have to watch a Karate Kid. That's the Dirty Dancing is the dance community's Karate Kid for us, so.
All right, what else is up? This is a short one. Obviously, we're just sort of raising the profile about what you're doing with the Dancing with the Norwood Stars, but what else is cooking in your world? Yeah,
so we're actually going to be doing, besides just rocking here at Field Martial Arts, on the same subject of the fundraiser, we're doing 2 events here. We're running a inter-school tournament for our kids. First time we've ever done a competition here. It's only going to be for students within our school, but they seem to be pretty excited about that. And all the proceeds are going to go towards Norwood Circle of Hope. And we just locked it in yesterday. I was kicking around a couple ideas for another one, but we're going to have a karaoke-thon.
Oh, I'll do that.
Here. Yeah.
I'll do the karaoke.
Yeah.
I can sing. Did you know I could sing?
I could see that. I
sang for the Pope.
You sang for the Pope?
I sang for a saint.
Are you serious?
For real.
Wow.
It was actually around this time in 1989, so we're pushing how long ago was that? 36 years ago? Yeah, true story.
Well, I would love to see that.
I will sing.
For sure.
I will. So when's that?
That is right now. It's scheduled for April 5th.
Okay. I'm not going to be here.
Oh,
oh, that stinks. Maybe I can do something. I can record it. No, we'll come up with something. Oh, that's a bummer. I would have liked the karaoke. All right, fantastic. For those of you who are watching this, the slate has the URL that you could visit to make a donation to support Derek's team. And we also have the link hyperlinked in the description of this podcast, which I believe, no matter what platform you're using to listen to or watch the podcast, you should be able to access that link. So we'll hook you up. We'll get that money raised.
Awesome. Thank you, Tom.
That is Derek
Appreciate
Field, the dancer, and 6th degree black belt.
Oh, I'm going to make these toes twinkle. Just wait.
The date is one more time?
April 18th is the event.
April 18th. Go check it out.
Friday night.
I'm sure we will get all kinds of social media updates. So stay glued to the Field Martial Arts Academy Instagram and Facebook pages. But for now, from the couch at the studios of Field Martial Arts Academy with Derek Field, I'm Tom Leyden saying thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.